Are seahorses really fish or horses that can swim really well? Can the seahorses change color, and where do they live? Stay tuned to find out. Welcome. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Today is terrific Sea Life Thursdays, and we will discover the seahorses, the tiny ocean marvels. Have you ever imagined a fish that looks like a horse, swims upright, and can even change color to hide? That magical creature really exists, and it is called the seahorse. Seahorses are among the most unusual animals in the sea, and there are more than 40 different species of them living in warm and shallow waters around the world. The first thing you notice about a seahorse is its shape. Unlike most fish, a seahorse has a head and neck that look just like a tiny horse, which is how it got its name. Its body is covered in hard, bony plates instead of scales. These plates act like armor and protect it from being eaten by bigger fish. A seahorse does not have teeth, and it does not even have a stomach. Instead, it uses its long snout to suck up food, mainly tiny shrimp and plankton, like a vacuum cleaner. Because it cannot store food in a stomach, it has to eat almost all the time, sometimes thousands of tiny meals in a single day. When it comes to size, seahorses are not very big. The smallest seahorses, called pygmy seahorses, are only about 1.5 centimeters or half an inch long, almost as short as the top part of your pinky finger. The largest species can grow to about 35 centimeters or 14 inches, which is about as long as a standard school ruler. They may not be strong compared to sharks or dolphins, but for their size, they are tough survivors. They grip onto seagrass or coral with their curled tails to avoid being swept away by waves. Their tails are so strong for their size that scientists are studying them to design better robots and tools. Seahorses are not the fastest swimmers. In fact, they are considered some of the slowest fish in the ocean. They swim upright, which is rare in the fish world, and use a tiny fin on their back that flutters up to 35 times per second to move forward. Even though they try hard, they only manage to swim at a speed of about 1.5 kilometer or 1 mile per hour. That's slower than most people walk. Because they are slow, they rely on camouflage to stay safe. Seahorses can change color to match the environment around them, blending in with seaweed, corals, or sponges. Some can even grow little skin filaments that make them look like plants. This makes them nearly invisible to predators like crabs or larger fish. What about their intelligence? Seahorses may not be as brainy as dolphins or octopuses, but they are clever in their own way. Their excellent camouflage is one example. Another smart behavior is how they form strong bonds with their partners. Many seahorse species are monogamous, which means they stay with one partner for a long time. Each morning, a seahorse couple performs a little dance together, changing colors and holding tails. This strengthens their bond and keeps them in sync. One of the most fascinating things about seahorses is how they reproduce. In almost every other animal, the female carries the babies, but with seahorses, it's the males that become pregnant. The female places her eggs into a special pouch on the male's belly, and then the male fertilizes them inside the pouch. He carries the eggs for about 2 to 4 weeks, and during this time, the pouch works like a mini womb, keeping the eggs safe and providing them with oxygen. When the babies are ready, the male goes into labor and releases them into the water. A single male can give birth to anywhere from 50 to over 1,000 tiny seahorses at once. Imagine a baby explosion that looks like confetti in the water. Seahorse babies, called fry, are born fully formed but extremely tiny, often only 7 millimeters or 0.3 inches long. Right after birth, they are on their own because the parents do not take care of them. Sadly, most do not survive, as they are eaten by other sea animals or swept away by currents. Only a few make it to adulthood, which is why the male gives birth to so many at once. Those that survive grow slowly and eventually find places in seagrass beds, coral reefs, or mangrove forests to hide and hunt. There are also some funny and gross facts about seahorses. Because they don't have stomachs, they are like food processing machines that constantly slurp and digest. Their eyes can move independently, just like a chameleon's. So one eye can look forward while the other scans behind. This helps them spot both prey and predators at the same time. And when they eat, they make a snapping sound as they suck in their food, like little clicks that can be heard underwater. Seahorses live in oceans all over the world, mostly in warm tropical and temperate waters. You can find them in the Mediterranean Sea, the Pacific Ocean, near Asia, and along the coasts of the Americas and Africa. They love habitats with plenty of hiding spots, such as seaweed, seagrass, coral reefs, and mangroves. Sadly, many seahorse populations are shrinking because of pollution, habitat loss, and being caught for traditional medicines or the aquarium trade. Conservation groups are working to protect them, and some areas even have seahorse sanctuaries. Thank you for watching. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel.